First of all, thanks a lot for clicking on my video, and I'm sure you're having a fantastic day. In this video, I'm going to make this cool text portrait, and I'll make this with the help of coding. Hi, this is ababir. Welcome to my channel Design Thinking. Let's get into it. It's a very common trick to do, and any other photo editing softwares like Photoshop can do the trick very easily. But I'm going to do this in this video with the help of HTML and CSS. Okay, let me just start with my file structure here first. I have a folder here with an image in it. It's a PNG image with the background removed, and a simple HTML file and a CSS file. Well, that's it. Now let me just start with my coding. Let's start with the basics. Let me just rename this to text portrait. Great. Now I will link the CSS file. Okay. Now let me start with adding a div in it, and I'll give it a class. Let's call it wrapper. Great. And in this div, I will add another div with a class name, let's say portrait. Okay, in this portrait class div, I'll add some dummy text. So I'm using a plugin called lorem ipsum. So I'll just type lorem and I'll just type the number of words that I want to add in it. So let's say 20,000. And as you can see the output here, I have added 20,000 words in my HTML file. And that's it for the HTML part. Now let's move on to the CSS part. So at first, let me just reshape my body. So I'll add a margin to 0 and a padding to 0 as well. Now I'll add a overflow here, and I'll set it to hidden. Great. Now let's start shaping up the first class, that is this one, wrapper. I'll just copy and paste it here. And first I'll set the height of it. So I'll set the height to 100 VH, that is viewport height. I'll set a background color here, and let's pick something fancy. And I think that's okay. Okay, it's shaping up already. Now I'll add a grid here. Here it is. And whatever I place inside the grid, it will be center. And now let's start working on the portrait class, that is this one. I'll just copy and paste it. I do that a lot because to avoid all the spelling mistakes that I do more than often. Let's set up the font size first. I'll set it to 8 pixel and line height to 6 pixel. The goal here is the text shouldn't be readable. It should be visible that it's a text, but shouldn't be readable, because the text works here as the aesthetic part of the art. I'll set font family to sans serif, and finally I'll set the background, that is my image. So as you can see, the image is too large to fit in the screen, so I'll just make it to fit in the screen. So let's set the background size to contain. Yeah, that's my image. But I have few more things to do here. First of all, let's just fix the position of it so it's much more in line. Center it, and I'll also set to no repeat. Okay, great. Now as my image is in the place and the text also there, I will start adding the effects. So again, I'll work on the portrait class. So at this point, I'll clip the background clip to the text, but this will not work because I have to add the extension WebKit. As you can see, the effect is already appeared here, but need a little bit of fix here. So let's add another extension. And I'll set a white text color, but with a bit of transparency in it. So as you can see, it's very simple to do and looking great. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day.